Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for August, and we have the Five of Feathers, strategy and resilience coming in. So you've got a plan here. You're enacting a plan, but you're going to have to be resilient moving through this. This is the Five of Swords. So there could be a bit of inner conflict, or there could be a knowing that once I decide on this course of action or make this choice and decision, it's going to create a little bit of conflict in my world, but yet it feels right and I'm going to do it anyway. So that is the message of the Five of Feathers, strategy and resilience. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Pisces. So let's see what is shifting and changing for Pisces. We have judgment, interesting. Fire energy. So Scorpio, fire, Pluto, Leo. So it's kind of interesting because it feels like you know that where this is going, it may lead to people either having an opinion about what it is that you're doing, whether that's good or bad. People are going to have their opinions. They're going to have their criticisms. They're going to have their judgments. They're going to have their, oh, I think you should do it this way. And at the same time, it's like, I need to do this differently. I just need to do this. So I understand this is going to be a big shift and change, but I just have to do it. That is the message I'm getting here with that. The fire, the Pluto, it could be intense. It could be a sense of having to deal with a group energy or other people's power in some way. It could be going a bit deep into something. That can happen as well. But I just feel like it may be facing fears and just going, feel the fear and do it anyway. So we have as a situation the Five of Swords. So you've got two Fives of Swords coming out crossed by the Strength card. You're going to have to be brave here. It's almost like walking over hot coals. That's the feeling I'm getting. It's almost like I know I have to walk over those hot coals. And that's why I'm kind of steeling myself for it with the Five of Swords. I've got my armor on. I'm ready. I'm readying for it. But I just know that it's going to be transformative though. Once I reach the other side of it, I'm going to be like a whole new person. So it's kind of initiation by fire, quite literally with that fire Pluto. So Pisces, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading. Pisces, just take what feels right and leave the rest. Never take on something that doesn't resonate for you. It's not for you then. And if it does really resonate then, and you'd like to explore this further, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below, where we will look into the next steps. My goodness. Okay. Look at these two nines. It's like you make it almost to the end, and what happens? Okay. Are you going to make it to the end of those hot coals or not? We shall see. So let's see. We're going to look at this. The Five of Swords is the situation. So this represents a fight, a conflict, an inner conflict of some sort, a challenge, like some kind of mental challenge is coming in. So that can be both good and challenge. Well, it's going to be challenging. It can be positive and negative with the Five of Swords, but it's crossed by the Strength card, which is the card of resilience and courage. And that's kind of, you got this plan. Okay, I know I'm going to have to do this. I'm not unaware of some of the consequences of what's going on here. I'm not walking over these hot coals not knowing that it's potentially going to be a challenge, a mental challenge. It's potentially going to have these consequences. So you're going into something knowing the consequences, but yet doing it anyway because it feels right or even necessary. At the base, you've got the Four of Cups. So this is an energy of like soul searching and reevaluation, and that in itself could be a catalyst. Normally this Four of Cups is like a catalyst energy when you're like feeling bored or frustrated or just really deeply questioning something. It's not feeling right, and just knowing that you've got to do something. You've got to shift this energy in some way. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Magician, which is the beautiful energy of manifestation with the Magician. So you're opening your mind up to all these possibilities here. And the magician is using all these elements. It's like I have all the ingredients within me or around me to manifest what it is that I want. So you might be getting super creative with a solution or an outcome of what it is that you're wanting to create in your world at this moment in time with the magician energy. In the recent past, you've got the Empress. So this is a beautiful energy. Something was easy. Something was flowing. Something was, felt like it was nurtured and loved. There could have been love here. But that was in the past now. Now you're in a different stage where there's a bit of conflict and soul searching, and it's maybe not feeling as abundant, or it's feeling like there's a challenge here, some kind of mental challenge to move forward. In the near future, we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like it's going to be a bit of a balancing act coming in the near future, because I feel like it's also that you might be doing two things at once. You might have your plate full and you might be busy, and it may be discussions about partnerships and how the balance of partnerships, the balance of finances, how money's working. That can happen as well. But the Two of Pentacles is just making a choice, okay? Making a choice and decision as to how to move forward, because you're turning up as the Page of Pentacles. You've got this kind of really great idea in your hand, and it's like just takes a little bit of discipline to kind of move it forward. You might be feeling really excited about this new thing. And it's just like, okay, I'm weighing it up. I'm balancing. Like, what are the next steps? Like, quite literally, like if you've got this idea, I know how to get out of this energy. I'm going to walk across these hot coals. I'm going to go through this initiation by fire kind of energy here. But what are the next steps? The Two of Pentacles is like, okay, well, I have to take that initial step. What would be a practical thing I might think about is, what am I wearing, or what's on my feet, or is there something around just in case I get burnt? So it's sort of like you're looking at all the energies around it. What do I need to do? I'm getting excited about this new thing, which I know is going to bring this new fresh energy into my world. But what are the things I need, next steps, or the choices and decisions I need to make about this to make it work? Energy surrounding you is the Two of Wands. So I feel like it's like your focus has shifted to a new area or a new person. Someone new or something new is coming in, and you're focusing and seeing that instead. So I feel like it's sort of like making a choice to prioritize something or someone here. And I feel like there is this new energy around you. It could be a new person or new direction that you are choosing, and seeing, how does this work in my world? How does it integrate into my world? What's going on with this? So the Two of Wands is very much like focusing on making the right choices, and there are definitely those next steps around you at this moment in time. There's also some really important partnerships around that you might be kind of going, is this working for me or not? I have to have a think about that. So in your hopes and fears, is the Nine of Cups. This is like wanting fulfillment, because at this Four of Cups is not feeling that. It's like, this is not feeling as fulfilling as I thought it would. So it's like, I want it to be feeling fulfilling. And that's what you're hoping for. It wouldn't be a fear with that Nine of Cups there. So I think that you're getting pretty clear about what you're hoping for here. We have as an outcome the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. And this is where I feel like you're on the brink. You're on the edge of, you're standing at the very front of that. You're at the starting line of the hot coals. You're looking at it going, I have chosen to do this. But at the same time, I know it's a challenge. Can I meet this challenge? All the little thoughts and fears will be whirling through your head. You will be brought right into the present moment here. And strangely, it's this energy of feeling quite calm. There might be this moment of feeling quite calm, but so much is going through your mind as you're standing on this brink of this transformative initiation by fire, taking this path that you know is going to transform your world. And so you're on the edge of a breakthrough. You're on the edge of some kind of transformation here. That's where I feel like we're leaving it. Pisces. And I don't want to leave you on a cliffhanger, but that's just intuitively what I'm feeling with it. So we'll explore it more in the extended reading. But we have as an overall energy the Eight of Swords. And, with the walking over the hot coals, which is the analogy that they've given us, it really is a mental thing, isn't it? It's freeing your mind from thinking you're going to feel the pain. And that's what's happening here with the Eight of Swords, is your mind is transforming and breaking into freedom, breaking away from limitations and breaking away from belief systems or ideas, whatever it is. But this Eight of Swords, it's all about you overcoming some kind of fear and limitation. This could be somebody else's opinion, but at the same time, here you are standing on the edge, about to do something miraculous and amazing. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Pisces, and see what is happening. Let's pull an affirmation card for Pisces. We've got two, so they're saying we might need a little bit more affirmation. All my relationships are harmonious. When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. Okay, beautiful. And I love life. Watering the beautiful sunflower. We have, it is my birthright to live fully and freely, to give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I'm glad to be alive. I love life. And it is this sense of being really present and alive. That's the feeling I'm getting. Okay, so let's pull a charm for Pisces. What is the charm for Pisces coming in? Ooh, lovely. We have the little seahorse. I love the little seahorse. So element of water is going to be good for you because you want the water nearby. There's not much water here with the Eight of Swords. If you're walking across hot coals, you want some water nearby just in case. And that's why it's really nice we've got the little seahorse. But seahorses are like such little unique creatures. If horses are the direction you're going in, then you're going in your own unique direction that feels right for you, that you intuitively feels right, or it's a direction that you love. That it might be, a little bit different, but that's okay. It's what works for you. And there's something really kind of sweet about it as well, which is really nice. So something kind of innocent and joyful and sweet about it, I want to say, which is really lovely. You wouldn't think of it like with this analogy of walking over the hot coals, but at the same time, it's like, I'm just going to, your friends might be going, what are you doing? And you're like, no, this just feels right for me. This is what I'm doing. You don't have to do it. You can have your opinion about it, but this is what feels right for me. So it's this sense of going in the direction that intuitively feels right for you. I'm getting with the seahorse on following your heart and your intuition. So that's your reading, Pisces. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now because I want to see what happens. We're right on that moment. It's like, this is the moment. The Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords. What's going to happen after that moment when you take that first step? So we're going to look at the next steps coming in. We're going to look at what's happening in the future. We're going to look at get some more intuitive messages, some soul messages, everything you need to know to go through this beautiful initiation by fire, this beautiful transformation. You've got your beautiful armor on, you're ready, you've got a plan, you're going to do it. So let's check that out a little bit more. We'll explore that a bit further in the extended reading. Love it if you come over, Pisces. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. But in general, this just feels exhilarating and exciting, I have to say. So it's a moment of, exhilaration. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, Pisces, and take care.